Like I said, he doesn't have command of that pitch. He's got sling, and the ball with its movement is going right into right-hand hitters. The problem with the rule is if you try and retaliate, then you're out of the game. Got him on the forearm. That's 3 that he's hit in less than.
And wisely takes outside for a ball.
I mean, he still has free reign to throw that pitch on the right-handers, and if he hits a big deal, they can't retaliate. I'm not going to get hit. I'm not exposed. What's the fear?
Hits the left. But Stowers comes in and he makes the catch.
Well, Giants fans, if you're looking for a really perfectly mixed cocktail, right now I need one. Look no further than Cutwater. With a portfolio of 20-plus cocktails, it has never been easier to open the bar. Please enjoy responsibly. Cutwater Spirits, California.
Yastrzemski homered in the first. She's a breaking ball for a strike. By the way, his home run is 100th of his career.
Just like his grandpa. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And that's a line drive. Caught by Henson. Third inning coming up.
This is unbelievable.
Down here at Roaring Camp, there's a new game in town, and they go by the name of the Kids Club. Every day, they ride in, grab the gold, and rile up the marshal. They even win prizes and free tickets for their adventures. Rumor has it, they're looking for new recruits. So head to Roaring Camp Railroads and join in on the fun.
There are oceans and rocks, places where fish swim and birds fly, where mountains spring up and trees and grass grow all around. History is made, art is created, things happen that should always be remembered. Heroes emerge. A woman sets people free. A man makes light. A leader steps forward. People get together. They help each other out. They make their own places to run and play and contemplate the universe. There's pride and gratitude and fun. It belongs to everyone. It can be a place, a feeling, a state of mind. So get up, get out there, and find your park.
Along the right field line, yes, the dive, what a catch!
That's the best play we've seen in right field this year.
Oh, nice. Stream your Giants on the NBC Sports app.
Coors Light beating the pressure most seasons with 150 strikeouts in San Francisco history. Take a look at that list. It is a who's who of Giants starters. And at the bottom with 4 is Logan Webb. And if you want to know how many he's got this year, he's got 151. A strike away from 152. Here's the numbers for Devers in the minor leagues.
Trying to wrap around that slider. He got a great view up there from behind home plate with the camera angle.
Two and two. And the payoff. Got him, 152.
Front door sink. Talk about the first base side. If you get any help from the first base umpire, Jacob Metz, you will normally get it on that first base side. And I think he likes ringing guys up.
Here's Hensley. A quick 0-2 to Hensley, who in this series is 2 for 6. Got him. That was abusive. Strikeout number 153.
And a 3-pitch see, a hair, breaking ball. Just snaps it right off and out of the strike zone and gets him to chase. He's coming right after him.
Fortes 0 for 3 in the series. And he's got his first hit in the series. And that's the first hit for the Marlins. And that'll bring up Stowers.
Hey, the gang's all here.
They are. Stowers bounced out to Fairchild to open up the game. Off the plate. Fortes, the catcher, does not have a steal. You can hold him on, but the likelihood of him going is pretty remote. As Webb will glove it, take his time, throw, got him. And we will head to the home half of the third.
Toyota's national sales event is on. Swipe into end of summer fun with a new Toyota. Staycation.
Get as low as 0% APR on Tundra or price the 2024 Tacoma for as low as $259 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
So sorry, Jack, about the mess that Big Yellow and I made. Yeah, is there any way that I can make it up to you? Or?
Actually, you could help me promote my new $6 big deal.
You think I could be bought, you son of a...
Hello. This is only showing in Japan, right?
Is it possible to count on my internet like my customers count on me?
It is, with Comcast Business, keeping you up and running with our 99.9% network reliability and security that helps outsmart threats to your data.
My data, too?
Your data, too. There's even round-the-clock customer support, so you can be there for your customers.
Hey, Billy, how you doing?
With Comcast Business, reliability isn't just possible. It's happening.
Switch to reliable Comcast Business Internet with security and get started for $49.99 a month. Plus, ask how to get up to a $500 prepaid card. Call today.
There's nothing chill about a hot, sweaty ride. No, unless you add mountain cold refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Toyota's national sales event is on. Swipe into end of summer fun with a new Toyota. Like I never left.
Now through Labor Day, choose a low lease on Corolla or lease the new all-hybrid Camry for just $339 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
Pack your bags as the Alaska Airlines BOGO flight voucher giveaway returns to Oracle Park on Friday, September 13th. All fans will receive a buy one, get one flight voucher on Alaska Airlines as the Giants take on the San Diego Padres. Get your tickets now.
This telecast is brought to you by Providence Credit Union. Make life easy.
Let's just head right down the Embarcadero. Let's do that.
It's a great walk, or great rollerblade, or great bike ride.
Skateboard.
Yeah.
Electric bike.
Yeah.
Harley. No. Here's Fitzgerald.
See, you're from Wisconsin, man. Milwaukee. You have to say that.
Yeah. Count the number of times I've actually been on one in one hand. Foul. It's a quick 0-2. McCacken throws. 1-2.
He didn't know where that fastball's going. He's throwing effectively round right now, but he's hit 3 guys.
Hey, a little C9 ground ball into right field.
All right, time now for our BMW Ultimate Performer. Last night, Michael Conforto hit his 15th home run of the season, matching his total from last year. And it went out of the yard at 113 miles per hour, and the third hardest hit of the season.
By the way, you know what the single from Fitzgerald?
Yeah.
Third leadoff base hit for the Giants.
How about that? Last night, they couldn't get a leadoff runner on the whole game. Tonight, they were 3 for 3.
And I think you're always in charge of the keys to the game, and they're always great. Today,
Many deals for a
that's true. Get more leadoff runners on base. Well, they were listening.
Strike to Conforto. And just like that, it's 0-2.
Well, it doesn't hurt that the guy on the mound's drilled 3 teammates. So I can guarantee that the focus in the batter's box right now is honed in because of it.
One and two. So Conforto now working McCacken. Right back up the middle. Not in time. A bad mistake by Lopez, assuming that this call stands.
Well, you've got good speed with Fitzgerald. And Skip Schumacher, the Marlins are going to take a look at it. I mean, it's close. Lopez, they're going to have to slow this down right.
Miami is challenging the safe call at second base.
I can't tell from those shots.
There's too many legs flying around. Yeah, they got him.
Yep.
So that'll be a fielder's choice.
Of course, you never know. We can hope.
Yeah, I mean, or we could be complete homers and say, oh, he was safe by a mile.
Yeah, I don't think that they listen to us in New York. Take a look and see who the crews are. The crews of Alfonso Marquez and Larry Vanover in New York today.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is out. Miami will retain their shot.
I think he's still hacked off about last night, to be honest with you.
No question. He left the ballpark. Bob Melvin, left the ballpark, and he was thinking about a call that was made against the Giants. Cost him the game.
Chapman takes a strike.
If you, like, Chapman his last at bat, he got hit and it hurt. When you get hit like that, when you come into your next at bat, I mean, what's on your mind?
Well, you can't have anything on your mind. Otherwise, you just give it in. I mean, he came into the game with no short sleeve, with no shirt on at all. So he puts a shirt on because it means he's got a pad now underneath there. And maybe it compresses it a little bit if it's a really tight shirt. Out of play.
But I mean, are you up there trying to hit one out of the park? Are you trying to hit one off his forehead, or are you just like taking it like any other at bat?
I mean, if you get eaten up with that stuff, you're going to lose the at bat. But yeah, I mean, we kind of like to do all of that. Two and two.
Let's take a look. How did Ryan Blackney do? I did well. Blakeney, I beg your pardon.
This is going to be a base hit for Chapman.
So he wins the battle. The guy who's down the count 0-2.
Wade rolled out to the second baseman, who made a nice play. And here he jumps out in front. 1 ball and no strikes. Down low.
Good pitch, good take. If you're pitching in this situation, I mean, if you miss, you want to miss below the strike zone like that. You're trying to get that ball on the ground.
Backhanded is Hensley. And the ball gets away. And here comes Conforto. And so take them any way they can.
Well, you see the exchange, and he had plenty of time. And he hurries to throw and throws wide of McCacken, who did not have much more than a lean going to his left.
It's a hard play for a pitcher. Because you're, look, I've never done it, but I'm assuming as you're running to first to cover the bag, you're thinking, is the ball going to be in the air when I get there?
Well, and you never get there in time to set both heels at the back of your bag and then be able to step towards where you need to step to get the ball that's thrown wide of you. So he got there. He just didn't have the ability to lift his left foot up and take a stride to where the ball was. I don't think it would have made a difference. It was so wide, but it is a tough play.
Yeah, well, he probably would have caught it. There's a foul back on a healthy swing. hammered foul. Look out, ball dude.
Well, that's Craig Lutz down there on the third base side right there that almost, well, he almost got smoked. All right, heads up, Craig.
Look out. Watch the Kiram.
Hey. You're supposed to protect the ball dude that doesn't have the glove on, the security guard. I don't know, Craig. We need to work on that.
2-2.
"100 career homers for Yastrzemski."
His first one in Baltimore?
Yeah. Remember, he came out of the Orioles organization, so going back to Baltimore, that was a big deal. And then on the same road trip, he hit one out in Boston.
Very high into center field. It'll come down eventually, and Hill makes the catch. Giants pick up a run. It's 2-0.
What's my next step?
Trade in any phone in any condition for the new Google Pixel 9 with Gemini.
Give me a recipe with these ingredients.
Let's do that.
Only on Verizon.
Football season already and not a satellite dish in sight.
I hardly recognize the roofs I grew up on.
Enough squawking.
Great.
Coach Prime. Y'all are whining while everyone else is watching nonstop football on DirecTV. Tell me, whose house is this?
Their house?
I think they're renting.
Listen. I know they get easy access to all this football, but you know what you got?
That coach.
A crumb bum attitude.
Stream football without a satellite dish.
Now drop and give me 20.
20 what?
I'm Danger. A gimmick in insurance ads used to scare you, but not AAA. With affordable auto and home insurance, plus America's most recommended roadside, they don't need fear tactics.
Instead, we offer
coverage, confidence.
So, since we don't use gimmicks, why are you here?
Outsmart scare tactics and choose coverage confidence from AAA.
I'll stay with City Hall inside. We have a drug, homelessness, and economic recovery crisis because the system that's supposed to fix things is the problem. Record budgets, fewer officers, business-killing bureaucracy. The insiders won't change a system built for their benefit. I'm Daniel Lurie, and San Francisco needs a mayor unafraid to take on the status quo, bring accountability, and stop the excuses.
Well, today, MLB, the Giants and fans join the fight against childhood cancer. We celebrate childhood cancer survivors and recognize all those undergoing treatment. Learn more at MLBtogether.com.
Here's Hill, who takes a strike.
See a lot of yellow ribbons in the month of September. Yellow ribbon stands for the fight against childhood cancer.
0-2.
Buster and Kristen Posey really got involved in the fight against childhood cancer about 6 or 7 years ago, and they really brought a lot of us into it because of their dedication and their effort. It's remarkable what has happened in the fight. Diseases 7 years ago, 33% chance of surviving, now have a 97% chance of survival. And that's a dramatic comeback in the fight against cancer. Also, the other thing, too, that people don't know about children's cancer, of all the money that's donated to cancer, the kids get 5% of it. So there is a need for donation and for help. Because all that help is working.
Here's Sanchez, who takes wide. He rolled out to Wisely in the first inning. He ran that in on his hands. It's the ball and a strike.
It was easy to swing the bat over that one was.
started writing down the numbers on Logan Webb. And, I mean, you look, it's September 1st. You know, we know the season goes fast. But there's always these little numbers that indicate how fast it's going. This is hit right to Wisely. And he makes a nice play. This is his 29th start.
It's a good body of work. Now let's check out the T-Mobile coverage cam. We're going to look at Brett Wisely. Why not? I mean, this is a slide-in wrestling match. And he puts it right in the sweet spot of that little glove and shoots him down. It's a big league play.
Here's Jonah Bride.
I mean, I think the best thing you can do for your club is be durable as a starting pitcher.
Yeah, 29 means you didn't miss any.
Means you did not miss any. Led the league in innings, led baseball in innings pitched last year. And he loves that reputation.
All right, the right guy ended up with it. And that's rolled foul.
Oh, we need a better effort. That's Griffin Benedict, the third base coach. I'm giving him a C-.
Into the hole, Chapman. No problem. Couple of nice plays on defense. Giants are coming up.
This is our call to inaction, to answer the call of the recliner.
We're getting takeout because we've been out all day long.
It's the Lazy Boy Labor Day sale. For a limited time, save 30% store-wide. Lazy Boy. Long live the lazy.
For a limited time, Subway just dropped the price of every footlong in the app to $6.99. Wait, Subway did what? $6.99 footlongs? Yep, says right here, $6.99 for any footlong. Get this deal in the Subway app now before it's too late.
I will always remain closed. If there's something about, you can't handle that. You're the button of the night. You did something about it.
Secure your seats at 49ers.com/tickets.
California, it's the Ford Labor Day Sell-a-thon. 6 days of the biggest savings on an incredible selection. From F-150, Explorer, Bronco Sport, or the all-electric Mustang Mach-E. During Ford's Labor Day Sell-a-thon, lease a 2024 F-150 Super Crew STX for just $369 a month. It's your time to save during Sell-a-thon. And right now, get 0% APR plus $1,800 bonus cash on a 2024 Ford Explorer. But it all ends September 3rd. So go to your California Ford dealer today.
Well, welcome back to the broadcast booth presented by Lazy Boy. And as we've been talking about, it's Pediatric Cancer Awareness Day. And some of the kids that have had to deal with cancer did portraits of players and broadcasters. And there you saw a picture of Mike and myself. And we appreciate those kids doing that.
Yeah, Mike Iridian was the star of the show today. He got to ring the bell, which signifies that he has beaten cancer. He got to run the bases today. Pretty emotional before the game today.
Yeah, and Eli did mine, and it looks great.
Yeah, two good artists.
He made it really simple to drop about 40 pounds. It's great.
Yeah. Just
thanks, Eli.
Draw me skinny.
Hey, there's a bunt. And it needed to be a little further towards the first baseman.
I like the effort. You watch that technique right there. I mean, that's pretty good technique.
Well, if that's a left-handed pitcher, it's a base hit.
Yeah. With the left-hander falling off towards the third base line, you bet.
I mean, that's the rule of the thumb is if you're going to try to bunt for a hit against a right-hander, you try down the third base line. But I used to try all the time with a right-handed pitcher taking it to first.
Well, I asked Grant, I go, which way do you prefer? Do you prefer pushing the bunt towards third, or do you prefer taking it with you to first base? He goes, taking it with me. He completely believes he gets out of the box faster when he's drag bunting. Did you feel the same way?
Yeah. I mean, the key, though, to taking it with you is this is popped up by Casale. And it's going to be Lopez who puts it away. The key is if you're going to take a step to hit, you take that same step to drag bunt. And that keeps you from showing it fairly late. Wisely lined out to left. And he takes in tight.
Yes. Hello.
Here's Wisely's picture. He's got the beard, right?
Yeah, he's got the beard and the eyebrow down pat. That's a good job. That's a good artist.
Down the line.
Hey, boss.
The eternal sun guides us. Be ready for anything.
It's a short for Lopez. And that'll do it. A 1-2-3 inning for McCracken.
It's time for a new era of chicken. A slow roasted era. A quesadilla-shaped era. A cheesy, saucy, era. The Cantina Chicken Quesadilla, only at Taco Bell.
Labor Day savings are here. Let's put fall into motion and tackle turning colors, warm up welcomes, and add life to lawns. Fall starts with Labor Day savings at the Home Depot.
The excellence of driving a Buick is matched by the excellence of the dealership experience when you own a Buick. Buick, exceptional by design.
Current eligible non-GM owners get $3,000 purchase allowance on 2024 Encore GX models. That's 10% below MSRP on this Encore GX.
Why always the couch? Does he need to go to puppy school? Get his little puppy diploma? How much have I been spending on this little guy?
When your questions about life turn into questions about money, there's Erica, the virtual financial assistant to help you spend, save, and plan smarter. Only from Bank of America. What would you like the power to do?
We got easy questions today? I may have to plead the fifth.
Aside from baseball, we're just trying to keep it spicy here.
We're pretty much the best baseball podcast out there.
That's common knowledge. That's Giants baseball to me. I think everybody loves Giants baseball.
All right, time now for Getting It Done, presented by Home Depot. 60 years ago today at Shea Stadium, Masanori Murakami made his debut with the Giants and became the first native of Japan to play in the major leagues. Murakami struck out the first batter he faced, Charlie Smith. And over his first 5 career games, Murakami pitched 11 scoreless innings. Masanori Murakami, one of the great gentlemen of the game.
Conine goes the other way, and it's off the glove of Fitzgerald.
Take a look at Mashi. Striking out Maury Wills, and he loved hot dogs. We see Mashi every year when he makes the trek over from Japan, and still very active in baseball and follows the Giants. What a class act.
Here's Lopez. Lopez takes a strike. Bounced out to his opposite number, Tyler Fitzgerald. Lopez back in the box. Fouls this one off of Casale. "51 pitches for Logan Webb. This is softly hit to Wisely.
See more of the artwork from the kids. John Miller, done by Ripley. And Dave Fleming, done by Will. And there's John and Dave with Darren Chan, our producer on the radio side.
Webb's got it. And they get the out on the tag. Webb had a double play. He knows it. And Fitzgerald made a nice play.
And that could have been disaster. That could have sailed right over his head. The problem when you take that stride towards second base, you're going back up the mound. So when you plant your foot, you're planting it uphill, and it can cause you to throw high. And you can see the disappointment. He knew he had a double play.
So here's Hensley. Hensley with 2 outs takes a strike.
He's energy. Up in Reno, he loves Reno.
Here's Fortes, who picked up a base hit in the 3rd inning.
Tito and I share the same dentist in Reno. So I asked the guy, I go, well, what's the difference between me and Tito? He goes, well, Tito takes about 3 times as long. I go, why is that? He goes, because he keeps talking.
Yeah, I mean, Those of us who've spent a little time on this earth, it's not easy to talk at the dentist.
Well, you're not supposed to.
Usually have somebody's hand in your mouth.
It does not slow Tito down.
Foul again at the plate. I'm probably thinking, if I make a good throw to second, it's going to save me about 7 or 8 throws.
It does cross your mind.
And a base hit. And overrunning it was Conforto, and now the throw goes through. And the back runner, Fortes, gets into scoring position.
Take a look at the hanging breaking ball, and Fortes right there to take advantage of the mistake, and here's where they catch a break. The runner was stopped, and then McRae overthrows the cutoff man, and the guy from first base saw the arc of the ball and just walked into second. And that's a good play from Fortes, who's at second now.
So the error is on McRae.
Yeah, they could have given it to Conforto. Alexandra Irving is the official scorer today, and yes, we got the official call. It is an error on Conforto.
But the runner, runner's not going to go to second. As this is hammered deep and gone. That is a turn of events.
Well, that's how quick it can happen. We saw it with Kyle Harrison. Well, in his last outing, he had a shutout going in the 5th inning, and within 5 pitches, he had given up 5 runs. And it kind of has that same feel here. And a play that could have ended the inning with a double play. They don't get it. And 3 hits later, Cardinals lead 4-2. So you do your best to just kind of wipe the slate in your brain. And get your team back into the dugout as fast as you can.
It's 0-2. Little chopper. And he got him, and that'll end the inning. Hill thought he was safe. So, a 4-run fifth, it's 4-2, Miami.
However, our third quarter earnings show a market trend that indicates a steady increase in these projections.
Could someone pass me a churro?
At Roundtable Pizza, everyone is pizza royalty.
Every day, we're working to make California's energy system safer and stronger than the day before. Whether it's deploying new technologies like artificial intelligence for faster fire detection and response, undergrounding more lines in high fire risk areas because it's less expensive in the long run, and installing stronger poles and covered power lines. At PG&E, We are building a stronger, safer, and more affordable energy system for your community.
Independence is writing your own story. Heffernan Insurance Brokers is independent. It means just like you, we live our values. We are there for the driven, the dreamers, the risk takers. We know what it takes. We are independent and employee owned. That is independence. Heffernan Insurance Brokers.
Home runs become touchdowns on 49ers Day with the San Francisco Giants. Receive a red and gold Giants cap presented by Xfinity on Saturday, September 14th. Don't fumble your chance to get a hat that's worth its weight in gold.
Well, 2025 ticket memberships are available right now. Go to sfgiants.com/memberships.
Top of the order, Giants now have some work to do. And yes, takes high. Hits the ball hard twice, once out of the park, and the other one a line drive to the first baseman. Which if he hits it by Hensley, he's going to have 2 more RBIs. But 3-0. And a walk. Who just joined us, this was Mike Yastrzemski's 100th career home run.
And third time he ever started a game off with his first at bat winding up with a home run. But he joined his grandpa with at least 100 home runs. Very cool.
So that's 5 straight balls thrown by McCacken.
Kent Emanuel starting to get ready to go. One of 2 lefties that the Marlins have in their bullpen.
Foul.
Ooh, right through the wickets of our ball dude.
Better that than a Schinberger.
Yeah, that's an excellent point, but he gets fined for delay of game. Just take a look at the wicket. There's your penance right there. You got to go chase it down.
Foul again. More work. So, McCacken ahead in the count. And into the hole. A base hit.
In a 1-2 count.
And Schumacher's coming out. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, your trusted oil change tune-up and brake experts.
Hey, let's go somewhere fun. Let's see where AAA can take us. Let's go get stuck in the sand. Let's go sleep under the stars. Let's go for dinner and a show. No kids. And let's go stay at a hotel for less. Okay, let's bring the kids. But first, let's get this fixed.
With 24/7 roadside assistance, trip planning, hotel discounts, and more, you're always ready to go. AAA, your membership to go.
It's a big match for the National Women's Soccer League, and only the best will win.
Three and one.
If you're going to pinch hit, how much time did you need to get ready?
I mean, you're kind of thinking about it ahead of time as to when you might, but not long. I mean, a lot of times you don't have any time.
Yeah, it's nice now. The Giants have a batting cage behind their dugout, and they have a machine that can emulate the type of pitch that you might see. Flat breaking ball, high three-quarter, big 12-6 break on a breaking ball, cutter, sinker.
Well, that helps.
That helps.
Here's Chapman.
Easy take.
Tapper over the mound. And they're going to throw out Chapman. Coming in to score is Yastrzemski. Fitzgerald moves to third. And Conforto to second. So it's a 4-3 game, and here's Canna. The Marlins will pull the infield in. That takes a strike. Well, that puts Canna in the hole.
That changes the whole at bat. I mean, a 0-2 count's completely different from a 1-1. They set an inside target. That's why this looks a little sloppy. Had they sat on the outside corner, it probably looked a little better. Nevertheless, it was a pitcher strike. And really, from Emmanuel's perspective here, I mean, he could nibble 3 more times. If he walks him, it ain't the end of the world. So, Canna, you got to think you're going to have to expand here. Two good pitches, 2 good takes. Marlins have blown 39 leads. Ranks him second in all of the major leagues. The White Sox with an astounding 51. That's remarkable. And you can tell where the problems have been in Chicago. They've been in the bullpen.
So it's 2-2. Oh, 2 to 3-2.
Well,
how about that?
Really good takes too. I mean, they haven't been bad pitches from Emmanuel's perspective. And again, like I say, he doesn't have to throw one down the middle here.
Foul. At third is Fitzgerald. Now second is Conforto. So right now Canna is doing exactly what you said. You can't take anything really close.
That's a pretty good fight him off right there. I mean, that was 89 right on the hands off the plate, about 4 inches on the belt.
And the base hit to right field. They will stop Conforto. This game is tied. Canna comes through.
That's one of the best at-bats of the series. Down 0-2 in the count, knowing that he wasn't going to get a lot to hit, really disciplined himself to the right side of the field. And he finally gets something to try and do something with. He goes right back in the area up and away where he got the second strike. And Canna burns him with a top-hander right field. That's a great at-bat.
So we'll have a new pitcher. It's 4-4 with 1 out. Runners at the corners. We'll be back.
Step up to the plate with Xfinity Internet. Get the fastest speeds and low-lag streaming for an incredible viewing experience that knocks it out of the park. And you'll have a consistent connection with reduced buffering and freezing, so you can stay in all the action inning after inning. When it's game time, make sure to catch it all with internet that's powerful and reliable. Stream sports from the best seat in the house with Xfinity, because it's only live once.
Hey guys, it's Al. We got some rough weather heading your way. I know it doesn't look like it right now, but it is going to pour. Hey, BMW, play my music.
Sure. Was that a roker?
There are many ways to spend your summer, but only one will make it ultimate.
Can't believe they bought it.
The electric BMW summer sales event starts now. Lease the BMW i4 eDrive 35 for $449 per month through September 3rd.
If you're fixing to have yourself an adventure, take the train from the beach and head into the Redwoods for Roaring Camp Railroad's Kids Club. You can ride trains, pal up with the blacksmith, and even get yourself a free ticket. It's free to join and more fun than you can shake your boot at.
Giants have tied it up. And we got a new pitcher.
Xavier Curry coming in for the ninth time. We saw him in yesterday's ball game. 0-2 with a 5.68 ERA. Former 7th round pick by the Cleveland Indians back in 2019.
Encarnacion with runners at the corners. And a strike. The guy that's got to be feeling real good right now is the Giants starter, Logan Webb.
Well, his offense picked him up, that's for sure.
High and wide, and that evens the count.
With Curry, you're going to see a fastball that's low 90s, slider, curveball, changeup. If you're hitting from the right side, you're going to see a lot of sliders. Pretty good rendition of Gerard Encarnacion. The artwork the kids have done for the Giants hitters that are being displayed on the big screen today have been fantastic.
That breaking ball started out right at the left shoulder of Encarnacion.
Yeah, you hate to give up a strike like that. That was a break for Curry.
Two and two. Outfield shading Encarnacion to hit the ball the other way. And he pops this one foul the other way.
He's got a good field, right field approach. I mean, when he goes to the right side of the field, I mean, he'll make some loud noises. Reminds you how big and strong he is. Ooh, we got away with one there. That was a hanging breaking ball.
Very high to left. It's going to be certainly deep enough. The out in left. Coming in to score Conforto. Canna wisely tags up, and the Giants take the lead.
Nice situational at bat from Encarnacion. We don't take those for granted with a runner at third and less than 2 outs.
And he just missed that too. He seems to be pretty comfortable with people on base.
Yeah.
McRae with a swing and a miss. He's 0 for 2.
Grant McCree not happy with that backdoor breaking ball.
Now you got to fight. Showed him that one. He did not want to throw that for a strike. Now, as a young hitter, you got to think, What am I going to see now? You see that?
Yeah, you know, just when in doubt, look for the hanging breaking ball.
One and two. All right, there's a pattern. So now you're pretty much thinking, well, he's going to throw me a breaking ball here.
Well, you're in the two-strike mode. You take a little swing out. You want to protect. Put the ball in play with a runner in scoring position.
Got him. Score three. They take the lead.
Enter the Tacomas and Cash giveaway. We're giving away 2024 Toyota Tacomas plus 25 winners of 1,000 cash every Saturday. All unclaimed prizes will roll over to the grand finale drawing October 26th at 11 p.m. Only at Freighter Resort and Casino.
Arby's is full of choices. You can get your favorite stuff 3 for $5. Incredible value for limited time. Reach in and eat whatever you grab. Arby's, we have the meats.
When COVID-19 hit, I lost my housing and didn't know what to do. Without help from VA, I might be homeless.
Many veterans are facing financial hardship caused by COVID-19, putting them at risk of losing their housing. But VA has resources that can help. VA Supportive Services for Veteran Families program provides eligible veterans who are homeless or at imminent risk of becoming homeless with financial assistance for rent and utilities and other services to help protect them from housing uncertainty during this pandemic. If you or a member of your household served in the military and need help to stay in or obtain housing, call the National Call Center for Homeless Veterans at 877-4AID-VET. Due to COVID-19, calling is the best and fastest way to get help. Veterans without access to a phone should visit their closest VA medical center.
He gets a fly ball.
In Cook driving moment 25 years ago today, Jeff Kent stepped up to the plate, the 11th inning against the Phillies. Here's one of our favorites, Harry Callis on the call. Kent's home run was the last walk-off win in the history of Candlestick Park for the Giants. Webb to Sanchez. You know, those voices that we all come to know and love, and that was one of them.
Oh, he was so much fun to be around. Him and Richie Ashburn. They were partners for the Phillies, and I was there in 1982 with him. And Harry Callis loved San Francisco, and he had like 5 or 6 stops that he would hit. We came home one night back to the hotel and said, let's go up to the top, see the view. They had a bar up there, and we went up there, and there was Harry. They had made last call, and he had 3 tall boy gin and tonics.
And this is going to roll into right field for a base hit.
And he had a schmag going, and he said, Harry, what are you doing up here? He goes, I'm working on my voice. What's this?
Well, indeed he was.
It was a great voice.
Here's Jonah Bride. Bride is hit a couple of balls on the ground. He's 0 for 2. Both teams now with 6 hits. Look out, runner's going. Here's the throw.
It's probably the worst location for a catcher to try and throw off of if a guy tries to steal. And we have a man down. If he jarred his shoulder, if he knocked the wind out of him. Here's the pitch we're talking about. It goes right up, brushing back Bride, and as Casale has to extend out to his left to get it. I mean, you can't get your shoulders cocked quickly. Much easier when you have to reach across your body on the first base side because your shoulders are now cocked for the throw. But it was the exact opposite, and because of that, he tried to hurry the throw and he threw wide.
Right, Sanchez says he's fine.
See how he hits the ground with his chest. Yeah, diving on a hard infield doesn't feel that good, folks.
Now, there's a way to do it and a way not to do it. 2-0 to Bride. There's a strike. Bunt foul. You don't see that many cleanup hitters try to bunt for a hit.
I can't remember the last one.
This is going to be a base hit. McRae does a good job. He's going to get it into second. It's a double, and this game is tied.
Take a look at the location. Not a hanger either. I mean, he goes down and gets that slider. And he goes the opposite gap. I mean, that's really a nice job of doing something off a tough pitch by Jonah Bride.
Conine goes the other way. And this is going to keep a runner from scoring, but it'll be a hit for Conine. That's the second time he has gone the other way. And Price is going to give Webb a breather.
Fine day for some tinkers. Oh, you need a guide? Oh, happy scent trails.
Well, Creator joined a private Yahoo Fantasy League and entered the $1 million NBC sweepstakes. Plus, earn extra entries to win when players on your fantasy roster score a touchdown during an opening weekend game on NBC or Peacock. Download the redesigned Yahoo Fantasy app or go to yahoo.com/fantasymillion to learn more.
A run in and runners at the corner. So here's Lopez. And Lopez pounds this one into the ground, and it's 0-1.
Fine day for some tinkering, don't you think?
Chapman's coming to first, and they got him. And coming in to score is Bride. Chapman thought about it.
Well, he took a look.
It probably would have had to been an absolute perfect throw.
Well, and it's not a force either. It's a tag play, and he knows all that.
Here's Devers, who fouls it back. One ball and one strike. Make it 2-1. Two and two.
Didn't see you standing there. Bye. All right. See you later.
This could be Webb's last guy.
Well, he's had a lot of stress throws in the last 2 innings.
Yes, he has.
And it is September.
Webb's got it. And they got him at third.
Not a problem here. He made that look way too easy.
Play, to be honest with you.
Well, it is. I mean, he gets the ball and just looks, and not even a big step, just kind of a little turn. And about a 6-inch stride throws a perfect lead strike. I mean, this is every once in a while he'll remind you that he was a great high school quarterback, and that was one of them right there.
Hensley. One ball and no strikes. Well, he's still got 94.
Oh, and he'll keep digging, too. I mean, he never turns off the compete button, ever. .21 pitches in the first here. He's about to throw 23 here in the sixth. That's a lot of stretch time.
Canna will knock it down, step on the bag. The Marlins come back and score a pair at 6-5.
Hey, let's go somewhere fun. Let's see where AAA can take us. Let's go get stuck in the sand. Let's go sleep under the stars. Let's go for dinner and a show. No kids. And let's go stay at a hotel for less. Okay, let's bring the kids. But first, let's get this fixed.
With 24/7 roadside assistance, trip planning, hotel discounts, and more, you're always ready to go. AAA, your membership to go.
It's chili cook-off time at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. Fire up your best chili recipe and compete with local chefs for the title of Chili Master. You can win over $3,000 in cash and prizes. Saturday, October 26th will be a fun-filled day with both meat and vegetarian chili. Deadline to enter for both pros and amateurs is October 18th. For more info, visit beachboardwalk.com/chili.
Every day, we're working to make California's energy system safer and stronger than the day before. Whether it's deploying new technologies like artificial intelligence for faster fire detection and response, undergrounding more lines in high fire risk areas because it's less expensive in the long run, and installing stronger poles and covered power lines. At PG&E, we are building a stronger, safer, and more affordable energy system for your community.
Enjoy amazing entertainment as the Giants host the Arizona Diamondbacks September 3rd through the 5th. It's fun for the whole family. Giants baseball, nothing like it.
Well, have a happy Thursday with BOGO ticket offer. Giants fans 21 plus can purchase buy one, get one tickets for upcoming Thursday game, courtesy of Happy Thursday. And although tickets will be against the D-backs. Also, it's actually for the homestand through the series against the Brewers. sfgiants.com/Happy Thursday. Here's Patrick Bailey. He's going to pinch hit. Wisely and then Yastrzemski. So the Giants have 3 left-handed hitters coming up here in the 6th. Trail by 1. Took something off to even the count.
And now that it's September, rosters have been expanded. Giants added another catcher. Blake Sable called up today along with Tristan Beck. So they added one in the pen, another catcher, which allows Patrick Bailey to come in here and hit.
See that pitch a couple of times, and he's chased it both times.
One thing about Xavier Curry, I mean, his breaking ball is an acute break. I mean, it's a 12-6 bite. That type of break is effective against both righties and lefties. Big depth on the break.
And he goes the other way, and this will be foul.
Ball dude down the right field line, Craig Lutz, getting a workout.
Two and two to Bailey. And a full count. The Giants have got their leadoff hitter on now 4 out of 5 innings. Duvall. And the left fielder, Stowers. Darren Baker gets his first major league hit on the first pitch he sees in the big leagues.
Dusty and his wife Melissa there to see it all. What a great moment.
That's awesome.
It really is. And guess what he's got? A batting average. Just like my dad.
This is hit on the ground from the outfield grass. Evers. Dusty was here Friday night. He was supposed to be here the whole weekend. As a matter of fact, when Dusty's in town, he is always in the booth right next to us. And then we got word that he was on a plane with his wife, Melissa, to the nation's capital. Here's Yaz, who has scored twice in this game, a home run and a walk.
Be a great opportunity turn it loose.
Turn it loose.
Strzemski's already got one home run today, but every at-bat that he's had has been a good one.
Three and one. A little out over the plate to make it 3 and 2. Got him. Comes back after falling behind 3-0. 7th inning coming up.
This is our call to inaction, to answer the call of the recliner.
We're getting takeout because we've been out all day long.
It's the Lazy Boy Labor Day sale. For a limited time, save 30% store-wide. Lazy Boy. Long live the lazy.
They say the hardest part of getting something done is getting started. Well, we did that 30 years ago when California first took on the tobacco industry.
This is not just about access. It's about the message it sends.
Now, smoking is down 60%, lung cancer 42%. A couple of our cities have already ended tobacco sales. A California without big tobacco isn't just possible, it's already happening.
Is it possible to count on my internet like my customers count on me?
It is, with Comcast Business, keeping you up and running with our 99.9% network reliability and security that helps outsmart threats to your data.
My data too?
Your data too. There's even round-the-clock customer support, so you can be there for your customers.
Hey Billy, how you doing?
With Comcast Business, reliability isn't just possible, it's happening.
Switch to reliable Comcast Business Internet with security and get started for $49.99 a month. Plus, ask how to get up to a $500 prepaid card. Call today.
River Rock Casino invites you to win and win big. It's our $70,000 Cadillac and cash giveaway. Join us on Saturday, September 28th for your chance to win a new Cadillac CT5 or one of our cash giveaways. Step into luxury as we dial up the fun starting at 6 p.m. Then at 10 p.m., 5 lucky guests play for a new Cadillac CT5. Club members start earning tickets now and earn double entries on giveaway day. Only at River Rock Casino, just 20 minutes north of Santa Rosa.
All right, our game summary is brought to you by Toyota. Giants led 1-0 on the Yaz home run on the first, and they led 2-0 with a run in the third, but a big 4-run 5th inning for the Marlins. Then 2 runs in the 6th, and they lead in this one 6-5. Neil Duvall, when it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service. Your trusted oil change tune-up and brake experts.
Take a look at the numbers. This is appearance number 50 on the year for Duvall. Last night he had a clean 1-2-3 inning with a couple strikeouts. And really had his hand in a good high position, which has been working to get back of. He kind of got underneath the ball for a while and caused some inconsistencies with his command. And he's had to work his tail off to get back to his release. And what we saw last night leads you to believe. And that's the first time every pitch that he threw in last night's ball game was in a high hand position. Not once did he get underneath the ball.
And this is going to be in the hole for a base hit. So Nick Fortes is 3 for 3.
You don't see the number 9 hitter have a 3 for 3 day very often.
Communication initiated.
Stowers hits a big home run in the 5th. It's a fastball high. Two and 0. Exactly in the same spot, 3 balls and no strikes. And the walk.
Speak and be heard.
Hill has struck out twice, and then he's bounced out to second. There's the bunt. And Duvall goes to first.
My directive is to serve you. My first.
So that puts Duvall right into the strikeout mode here. There's the second, third, one out.
Sanchez, 2 ground balls to second, and then a single in the 6th. Hammers this one to center field, and McRae is going to backpedal. He'll make the catch. Tagging at third is Fortes. Also tagging was Stowers. And it's 7-5.
Marlins playing good situational baseball. Putting down a good sacrifice, coming up with a sac fly on the first pitch he sees.
Strike to Jonah Bride. Stowers at third with 2 outs. There's a foul right past
my director,
Griffin Conine, who's in the on-deck circle.
My directive.
Got him. Marlins pick up a run. They lead by 2.
Toyota's national sales event is on. Swipe into end of summer fun with a new Toyota. Staycation.
Now through Labor Day, choose a low lease on RAV4 or check out the all-new redesigned Land Cruiser. Toyota, let's go places.
From the brewers at Blue Moon, a beer that's crafted bright with tangerine peel and crafted light with only 95 calories. Blue Moon Light, made brighter.
Having a place like UCSF Benioff Children's Hospitals in the Bay Area is a game changer. You know, they're some of the greatest medical minds in the world, and that's where it all starts, is with good people.
Toyota's national sales event is on. Swipe into end of summer fun with a new Toyota. Staycation.
Get as low as 0% APR on Tundra or lease the 2024 Tacoma for as low as $259 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
It is
out of here. Adios, Pelota.
That's how it had to happen. That is how it had to happen.
Yeah, I'm not a flashy guy, that's for sure. So I think it's pretty simple.
William Eklund with the hat trick and the game winner. They're having some fun with it. You gotta love Curry and Draymond together. They read each other's minds.
Carlos Ramirez inside the NBC Sports Bay Area studios. Coming up on Giants Postgame Live, it's September. That means young Giants players get to showcase their talent for the next season. What does that mean for them and their future? Randy Wayne and I will debate it. Plus, we'll look ahead at the D-back series. All that and more coming up on Giants Postgame Live. Crew Kipe, back to you.
All right, thanks, Carlos. Here it's a 7-5 lead for the Marlins.
Well, the Giants and Marlins are joined by kids from around the Bay Area who are in the fight against cancer. For kids battling cancer, ringing the bell is a sign of being cancer-free and moving forward with their young lives. Today, Ridian Daniels, a 6th grader who loves playing baseball and dreams of being a major league pitcher, well, he got to do that very thing. Emerson bravely battled eye cancer and now aspires to be a major leaguer. Emerson is representing the BP28 organization. And Buster Posey and his beautiful wife, Kristen, we thank you for all that you've done for these kids. And today he got to ring the bell.
Yeah, the young man ran the bases in support of all pediatric cancer patients, and he flew around the bases.
Yeah, he had a good stride.
He did. And it's time for a change. Thanks, Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, your trusted oil change tune-up and brake experts. It's Mike Bowman.
They go to the numbers for Big Mike, who was a Giant for a short period of time this year. Former schoolmate with Sean Jelly in high school. He's 2 years older than Sean. This is game 49 on the season. 3-1 with a 5.40 ERA.
Yeah, Mike is the one player on this roster that's been on 5 different teams this year. So here's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald has been on base 3 times. There's a strike. Two and 1. Conforto and then Chapman. Two and 2 on the foul in front of the Giants dugout. Rolls out to Matt Williams. Full count.
Easy take. Every once in a while there'll be a pitch thrown that absolutely doesn't set up anything or has no invitation whatsoever in the eye of a hitter, and that was one of them.
Got him.
And then he comes back and paints it perfection. Target set up right behind home plate. He didn't want to walk him with a 2-run lead. He winds up doing this. I mean, that's as perfect as he could throw it. How you got the one before that and that one in succession, I can't explain it. It's baseball.
Conforto takes a strike. He drew a walk in his last at bat. One and 2.
Yeah, it's a good time to call a timeout. Have a little word with yourself. Not that he couldn't hit the one hopper, it's just not a high probability. We've seen it, though. Pablo Sandoval hit a couple of one-hoppers.
Yes, he did.
He'll think about that at bat for a while.
Here's Chapman hit by a pitch, a single, and then a ground ball that produced an RBI. Fouls this one out of play.
Right in the front row. We got a hero. At a bit.
Two balls and a strike to Matt Chapman facing, and this is very high into left center field, and it's Hill who makes the catch. Two strikeouts and a fly ball. 8th inning coming up.
Don't you love it when you just get more? Then you'll love Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service. We're a full-service facility, so we've got your vehicle's maintenance and repair needs covered. And our work is backed by a written warranty. Whoa, have you seen the price of gas lately? Now you can win free gas for a year. Visit SpeedyOil.com/free gas to enter to win free gas for a year and see more great offers.
Chevy lets you begin every day fully charged, so you can go farther. And so can your money. Tow with confidence. Plus, stay connected with available OnStar technology. For summer adventures, Chevy's got you. Get $7,350 total value on this Silverado 1500 Custom when you trade in an eligible vehicle. That's 14% below MSRP. See your Bay Area Chevy dealer today.
When you truly show up ready, there's no need to show off. The BMW X3 and X5 are defined by world-class design and engineering. Take on the energizing utility of the adventurous BMW X3 or balance luxury and versatility with the dynamic X5. Excellence runs in the family, but that's what you'd expect from the ultimate driving machine. Hurry into lease a 2024 BMW X3 S-Drive 30i for $599 per month.
For the best access to the San Francisco Giants, check out Giants pre- and post-game live on NBC Sports Bay Area.
Guys, are we smiling or looking tough?
Smiling.
Here at Oracle Park, it's a 7-5 lead for Miami. Eric Miller, the Giants lefty, comes into the game when it's time for a change. Think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, your trusted oil change tune-up and brake experts.
The rookie campaign about to make his 61st appearance. Came to the game last night, struck out the side, and it wasn't even close.
Conine with a foul off the backstop.
Pretty straight away in defensive Conine. And to his credit, I mean, he's used the whole field in this series.
Two and two.
That's still something that jumps off the page when a guy comes out of the bullpen and strikes out 3 in a row.
Yeah. Yeah, from the club level down to the lower bowl.
Well, they had him play perfectly. Had a babe.
Swing, gonna miss.
Take a look at the way he finishes them off.
I was just
and the thing that he's doing now that he didn't do earlier in the year is he's throwing his changeup to lefties. And he's got 3 swing and miss pitches, but he's finding out that the left-handed changeup to left-handed hitters is a great pitch.
There's Lopez. Sherrill will charge, throw. They just got it. Canna had to almost cheat a little bit at first.
It was close. The Marlins looked, but found out that they had no argument. Boy, you're talking 2 inches.
Here's Devers.
This is his second home. That's a good pitch.
That is a good pitch. It's now 1-2. He got a fastball break belt high and he fouls it back.
Yeah, at 100. I mean, he's a beast. I mean, he's got 3 swing and miss pitches.
And Devers just flips one into left field for a base hit.
And he gets a breaking ball. And just let the hands think for themselves. I mean, it really wasn't a hanger. It was up a little bit, but it was out over the outside corner. It's just a great job of protecting the strike zone, expanding your zone, and beating the guy the other way.
That's double digits in hits.
Guy has an at-bat like that, and hitting instructors on the bench start making weird noises.
Runner goes, and it's out of play. Not a great jump. So Devers has to go back. It's a ball and a strike.
Slide step delivery. It's 97 miles per hour off a slide step. So, you know, if you do it right, you don't really lose a lot of velocity. Young pitchers at times are a little intimidated by doing it because they think they will lose velocity.
Three and one. Doesn't want to walk Hensley. 3-2. Now the runner at first will be on the move. Got him. For the Giants, Canna to lead things off.
When you choose a Blue Moon, everything becomes brighter. Crafted with Valencia orange peel and coriander, Blue Moon is made brighter.
California, it's the Ford Labor Day Sell-a-thon. 6 days of the biggest savings on an incredible selection. From F-150, Explorer, Bronco Sport, or the all-electric Mustang Mach-E. During Ford's Labor Day Sell-a-thon, lease a 2024 F-150 Super Crew STX for just $369 a month. It's your time to save during Sell-a-thon. And right now, get 0% APR plus $1,800 bonus cash on a 2024 Ford Explorer. But it all ends September 3rd. So go to your California Ford dealer today.
Every day, we're working to make California's energy system safer and stronger than the day before. Whether it's deploying new technologies like artificial intelligence for faster fire detection and response, undergrounding more lines in high fire risk areas because it's less expensive in the long run, and installing stronger poles and covered power lines. At PG&E, we are building a stronger, safer, and more affordable energy system for your community.
So sorry, Jack, about the mess that Big Yellow and I made. Yeah, is there any way that I can make it up to you? Or?
Actually, you could help me promote my new $6 Big Deal meal.
You think I could be bought, you son of a... Hello. It was only showing in Japan, right?
Home runs become touchdowns on 49ers Day with the San Francisco Giants. Receive a red and gold Giants cap presented by Xfinity on Saturday, September 14th. Don't fumble your chance to get a hat that's worth its weight in gold.
This telecast is brought to you by the Cheesesteak Shop. Authentic to the last bite.
Here in Northern California, it's the Giants and Marlins, with the Marlins leading right now, 7-5. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, your trusted oil change tune-up and brake experts. It's John McMillan facing Mark Canna. Giants need a leadoff hitter on bad.
On bad.
Two 2-0 to Mark Canna.
See the numbers for John McMillan. He's out to a good start. He's a two-pitch guy, fastball slider, and his fastball goes mid to high 90s, and he's not afraid to pitch inside. And he's showing that in the first two fastballs that he's throwing today.
It's the outside corner to make it 2 balls and 1 strike.
Did you find something? Make sure to take
on
notes.
deck is Encarnacion.
Must be preserved.
Canna fouls it back. It's 2-2. Giants need a base runner. Their last base runner was Mark Canna. And now full count.
And this becomes a big pitch. So Canna calls timeout. He's got a little think about a little bit.
Got him.
Nice slider.
Wow.
Right there, about 8 inches above the belt.
What is your query? Is there anything
Can't have worked hard.
Here's Encarnacion. Roop and Walker. 0-2.
Score stays as it is, you'll see Roop. If it gets tied or the Giants take a lead, you'll see Walker.
Oh, they're going to say he went around.
Let's take a look and see how Ryan Blakeney did. No. I don't even think that's at the 50-50 zone. So, another bad break. Giants looking for some two-out thunder now.
And here's Grant McRae, 0 for 3. Out of play down the left field line. Bailey would hit. If McRae reaches, it's a ball and a strike. Two and one. Hit high to right, but in the park to Conine, and that'll end the inning. Hey, we'll head to the ninth.
Toyota's national sales event is on. Swipe into end of summer fun with a new Toyota. Like I never left.
Choose from Toyota's 16 hybrid models, more than any other brand, and go the distance with incredible MPG. Toyota, let's go places.
Pizza Hut just changed the combo game with the new My Hut Box. Starting at $6.99, it's the ultimate solo meal. Get a personal pan pizza or melts and your favorite side. Combo like you've never comboed before. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
What's my next step?
Trade in any phone in any condition for the new Google Pixel 9 with Gemini.
Give me a recipe with these ingredients.
Let's do that.
Only on Verizon.
Right now at the Home Depot, it's easy to shop and swap for the features you want. Get up to $1,500 off select innovative appliances like LG, exactly how you want them. Shop top brands in-store and online at the Home Depot.
People don't just eat Malona, they crave Malona. With a creamy, chewy texture and fun flavors like honeydew, coconut, mango, and strawberry. And just the right amount of sweet. It's not ice cream. It's better. It's Malona. Try one today, and you'll crave one tomorrow. Because Malona bars taste like nothing else in the freezer. Visit enjoymalona.com to find a retailer near you.
Toyota's national sales event is on. Swipe into end of summer fun with a new Toyota. Staycation.
Get as low as 0% APR on Tundra or lease the 2024 Tacoma for as low as $259 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
D-backs are in town on Tuesday. They'll be here Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Corbin Carroll against Matt Chapman. Hey, it'll be a good matchup. The D-backs are playing good baseball. Plus, they're crushing the Dodgers today. So come on out, sfgiants.com/tickets. 7-5. Landon Roop to pitch the top of the ninth.
See the numbers? League hit 228 against him, 28 strikeouts in 26 2/3.
By the way, if we didn't mention it, I'll mention it. 41,187 today.
The crowds this weekend have been incredible.
Fans are wondering the same thing I am. So one's a swing and one's not.
Yeah.
Two and two.
Let's take a look at the previous check. Did he go? Come on, man. Yes, he did.
So 2 and 2. This is Fortes, who's 3 for 3 today.
It always feels worse when the Giants are down a couple runs.
Doesn't it, though? Or game 5 of a playoff game?
Yeah, that hurt.
Roop knocks it down and then throws one 100 miles an hour to Canna.
Mark Canna. He's not going to say anything about it now, but on the plane ride out to San Diego, he may mention it. Yo, El Dude. I called for a changeup.
I did call for a changeup.
All right, here we go. Atomic Thunder.
Here we go. Here we go.
So if you're a first baseman, just be ready for anything.
Stowers. He's got the big hit in this game. And it ended up over by the Marlins bullpen. And the 1-1 for the Giants in the bottom of this inning. We'll start off with Bailey Wisely and then the top of the order.
Well, today was the Funko Pop day, the Buster Posey Funko Pop.
Carries out, but in the park to McCray. 2 down.
There's the Funko Pop, the Buster Posey Funko Pop.
What'll be the Buster Posey giveaway next year? Do we know yet?
The Funko Pop 2.
I really didn't expect you to come up with an answer. Just assuming, though, that there will be another something with Buster's name on it.
Well, I hope so. And I'm going to want one.
Canna knocks it down. Root kind of got there a little late, but he got there. At least we think.
They're going to check.
I thought it was pretty, well, obviously it was close, but if he'd have called him safe, I would not have been surprised.
Miami is challenging the out call at first base.
Yeah, he's safe.
Yeah, he beat him. The left hand got in there just. Let's take a look. Yeah, he beat him.
Didn't look like Roop wanted to come through the bag. It looked like he wanted to stop. And consequently, he got his steps off a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. I mean, he kind of rerouted to the bag, and that little bit right here where he has to go back to the bag, it cost him.
If he keeps going straight, he's probably got him.
It'll be interesting to see what New York comes up with. It's going to take a while. If the Giants can get a tie out of this, obviously the game's over. I'm not sure they can.
The only thing about replay that we don't like is the amount of time it takes. I get it. They want to get it right.
Well, the longer it goes, the better it is for the Giants.
After review, the call on the field stands. The runner is out.
Well, that's a good sign for the Giants.
I say that's an omen.
Bottom of the nine's coming up.
Get the checking account that pays you money at Provident Credit Union. It's called Super Reward Checking. It's free checking that pays a high interest rate on your balance. Plus, there are no monthly service fees, zero. And new accounts can earn a $300 bonus. You can feel confident knowing your funds with Provident are federally insured. Open a Super Reward checking account and earn a $300 bonus from Provident Credit Union.
When a child in your life requires intensive care, their health fragile, their condition complex, certified acute care pediatric and neonatal nurse practitioners will give you the information and support you need to make the best decisions for your child, while providing the critical care your child needs. With advanced specialized education, these nurse practitioners are trained to diagnose and manage serious life-threatening conditions and complex emergencies. They're dedicated to caring for the sickest infants and children. They are trained to make a difference. When life hands you its worst, certified acute care pediatric and neonatal nurse practitioners are at their best. Trained to be different. Critically ill children benefit from their knowledge. Learn more at certifiednurses.org.
Well, stay tuned immediately after the game for Toyota Giants Post-Game Live. Join Carlos Ramirez and Randy Wynn for highlights, interviews, and more right after the game. Calvin Fauché, the new pitcher now, who has assumed the responsibility of closing out games, and he closed out last night in a 1-2-3 fashion. We saw a good fastball, good cutter. Fauché, 28 years old, his second year at the big league level. Christian Pache comes in and he'll play center field for defense.
Here's Bailey. Giants could use a base runner. Bailey came in as a pinch hitter and popped out to left in the sixth. Close. Didn't have to be. It's 1-2. Bailey stays alive as he pokes that one right over the visitors' on-deck circle. The Marlins will fly home, and they, like the Giants, have a day off tomorrow. Here's the 1-2. Got him.
With the curveball, a good one.
Is that all?
Trying to bounce that ball between home plate and the catcher. Perfect pitch. Thought Jay, a product out of UC Irvine.
Elliot Ramos gets a chance here in the ninth, and he fouls the first one out of play. And it's down to the last 2 outs. And a strike. Got him. Here's Mike Yastrzemski.
Take a look at the breaking ball. Gets him to chase.
Still need that base runner to get the tying run to the plate. Tell you what, it's been a cold 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. The Giants have not had a base runner.
And they have struck out 7 times.
Yeah, plus they've done that. Oh, and 2. Way up high, it's 1 and 2. Still got hope. Grind it out.
Speak freely. No.
Got him. And that's the ball game. So disappointed? Yes, indeed. Giants win on Friday night with a big hit by Matt Chapman, but then behind Logan Webb, I mean, look, you get pretty spoiled with Logan Webb. You score 5 runs, you think you're going to win the game with him.
Well, you get back to the one play where he had a chance to get a double play that would have closed out the inning. It had been a 1-2-3 inning. And they don't get the out, and all of a sudden, boom, a 4 spot goes up on the board. I mean, that changed everything.
It changed everything. They got a big home run in that inning, and they tacked on a couple of more. And all of a sudden, the Marlins take 2 out of 3. Final score, Marlins 7, Giants 5. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned. Toyota Giants postgame live is going to start right now.
Hey, X. So, here's this. Something happened to me on the morning of September 24th, 2003. For the years, I had discarded the whole thing as a dream or a hallucination until I came across a picture on Instagram that perfectly described the place I visited from that fateful day 18 years ago. First of all, you will have to excuse my terrible English. I was born in South Africa in 1981, but moved to Argentina when I was 3, which is where I grew up. Everything was always as normal as it gets. There was really nothing special about me or my life. On September 24th, 2003, however, I was involved in a pretty heavy traffic accident. I was driving a motorbike when a woman came out of nowhere, trying to cross the street. The car next to me swerved to avoid her, and ended up hitting me and another car. When I woke up, I was there. I was in what you now call the back rooms. When I came across the pic related, I knew immediately that that was the same place where I had been, or had dreamed I had been, all those years ago. I tried to devour every thread and YouTube video I could find on the topic, but at some point, it just became way too much, way too complex, and way too different from what I experienced. For me, it was much simpler. I woke up alone in a room. Old carpet, yellowish walls, bright buzzing lights. Not exactly the same as the picture, but eerily close to it. The room was totally square, about 2.5 meters tall, and with no furniture or other objects of any kind. I woke up lying on the carpet in the middle of the room. I was wearing the same clothes I had at the time of the accident, but my watch was gone. Parts of the carpet around me appeared to be stained with big black dots. I felt something on my forehead and realized that there was blood on my hands, arms, head, and pants, but I was not injured or cut or even in pain. I did feel slightly dizzy and confused. When I got up to my feet and looked around, I thought to myself that I must be at the hospital. The room had an exit with no door that led to what appeared to be a hallway, so that's where I walked, and that is where the nightmare began. The panic came very soon, although it's certainly amazing how long you can keep telling yourself that there must be some explanation. I must have walked for over an hour through hundreds of empty rooms and long hallways, all with the same carpet, yellowish walls, and buzzing lights. Everything was empty, and there was nothing that could serve as some sort of landmark, but somehow I knew that every room was different. For 8 hours, I roamed through the back rooms. Then, on the 9th hour, I found a shoe. It's hard to describe the extreme joy that I felt after finding something so mundane. It was just a shoe, just one, in the corner of a room. It was a little girl's shoe. It looked like the shoe girls would wear to church in the late 1980s. That is the best reference I can give you. Just a shoe. But it was at least something. It gave the back room some sense of scale, and it gave me some sense of hope. I picked it up and put it in my jacket. I walked for another 8 hours and found some more objects throughout the many rooms. A broken pair of glasses, an empty tissue box, a chessboard with no pieces, a beautiful volume of Aquinas Summa Theologica, printed in London in 1902, and some aluminum foil. I even found a room with a dirty couch in it. It somehow seemed that I was getting closer to civilization, whatever that meant. What I hadn't been able to find, however, was food or water. With very little energy left, I resigned myself to camp for the night. The bright buzzing lights did not allow such distinctions. Take some rest and hope for the best the next day. The voice woke me up. I knew right away that it was a human voice, though I couldn't quite make out what it was saying. I jumped to my feet and started to pay attention to where the voice was coming from, so I could follow it. As I was getting closer, I could hear what it was saying. It sounded like it was in Dutch, and it just kept counting again and again, the numbers just going up. I looked in room after room, turning from hallway to hallway, and the voice became much clearer. I just kept hearing the same Dutch counting. I finally got to a large, rectangular room, which actually looked populated. There were 2 couches, an old wooden table, and some trash,